Hey movie freaks, welcome back to my channel. So, this is my second time filming this video. As you can tell from the title, it's going to be my top 21 post-millennial horror movies, scary movies. But as I was looking through my movies, I found all these extra ones that I totally forgot about that I think are very underrated. So you're probably going to get about 30 that I think are worth the watch. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So, how I did this was I just organized them, except for the extra ones. I organized them from when they were released to now, of course. And because I couldn't, it just broke my heart to rank them from my favorite to least favorite. So I'm just doing it this way to save myself from that disaster. So we're gonna start with one I do not have, and that's Ginger Snaps. Ginger Snaps is one of the best werewolf movies, and if you're really wanting to watch one, that would probably be the one that I'd go for first. That one came out, like I said, in 2000, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows about this one, so I won't go too far into it. The next one came out in 2000 as well, which started the Final Destination series, and that's Final Destination. That has Devon Sawa in it, and basically he foresees the plane crashing, and that's where it all started. But that one, that's a really fun movie, and I really enjoy that movie a lot. So next one, we're going to 2001, Avalanche, 2001, and we're going to start off with Joyride with Paul Walker and Steve Zahn, Lily Sobieski, total 90s or 2000s, later 2000s. This one came out in 2001, and this one has just the right amount of suspense, horror, fun. So I definitely recommend this one. Paul Walker's performance is amazing as always, and I don't hear enough people talk about this one. Also 2001, I never really hear too many talk about it, but some do, some don't. You know, it's kind of here and there. Which is Jeepers Creepers. He freaked me out, but I thought he was super fun. I just thought that him chasing you down just by sniffing you was pretty creepy. So this is an amazing movie, and I love everything about it. And just because the director was a creep doesn't change how I feel about the movie. So great movie right there. And we're gonna go to 2002, and that is the original Ring. The Ring. Now this movie scared me so bad as a kid. I mean, just having that little girl follow you around, Samara, is like a perfect character because she's trying to let you know what happened, and basically kill you off if you don't listen to her. This one still scares me to this day. I mean, it's not like a horrible scare, it's just kind of like the creeps. And this one came out in 2004. This is one of them that I added yesterday. You know, it's got Sarah Michelle Gellar in it. Amazing performance from everybody except for the woman who plays the Grudge. What is her name? Let's see here if I can find it. I can't see it on here, but I'll put it right there. She does amazing, like the contortions that she does, and I think she deserves some kind of recognition, but yeah, The Grudge. Alright, so we're gonna go into 2005, which I do not own this movie, and if you watch my movies I will never own or watch again, I'll put it up in the iCard, whichever side, is The Exorcism of Emily Rose. That movie completely terrified me, just as bad as Freddy Krueger. I mean, that movie just, I don't like possession movies, so that's kind of why I was completely freaked out about that movie. So it was a good movie, don't get me wrong, I just never will watch it again. Okay, the next one here is 2005 as well. This movie, I want to say, is a perfect movie. I don't find any flaws in it at all, and that is The Descent. This movie is all woman cast, and basically they go down into this tavern, you know, a bunch of cabins, and you know, they want to explore it, and they're a bunch of friends, and these creatures come out, and it's just total nonsense after that. It's totally bonkers. So yeah, The Descent, totally recommend that one. And okay, 2006 is going to be the remake of Hills Have Eyes. I'll be completely honest, I've never seen the original, so I don't have anything to compare it to. But this movie is amazing. Even the sequel is amazing as well. But I like the first one a lot better. You feel more invested because it's a family. So totally recommend that one as well. Okay, so this one, this was my first steelbook ever.
Good job.
And I wanted to see this so bad, and when I did, I was just like, oh, this is the perfect movie. I love it. It's so cute. It revolves around Halloween, and if you don't do it, like if you disrespect Halloween, then you're dead. And if you can think of what I'm saying before this moment, I'll give you 5 seconds to put it down in the comments. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you guessed it, put it down below. And that is Trick or Treat. This one has Anna Paquin, Brian Cox, and this cute little guy, Sam. Isn't he cute? And then look at the back. This movie is absolutely amazing. It's so much fun, and I watch it every Halloween since I got it. So, alright. Next we have up, which is one of my favorite home invasion movies, and it's The Strangers. This movie, I don't really like Liv Taylor that much, but after I watched this movie, it totally changed how I feel about her. And also Scott Speedman, they do an amazing job in this movie. And this one came out, did I mention? 2008? Yeah, sorry, 2008. So this is an amazing movie. I wasn't a big fan of Pray at Night, the sequel, but I am gonna give it another watch. So, okay, next one came out in 2009. So the next ones are gonna be all 2009. So 2009 was a big year. These are the majority of them, but I mean there is a lot more. But we have up Jennifer's Body. Jennifer's Body is just an amazing possession movie. It's scary, it's fun. I love Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried. I just love this movie. It is so much fun, and I love every minute of it, and I can watch it over and over. Okay, next one is a totally underrated movie. I love this movie, and it is Drag Me to Hell. I think that not enough people talk about this movie. I love the story of it and just basically everything about it. Alison Lohman does a great job, and I totally recommend this one.
Okay, come here. Watch this.
Okay, this movie has one of the weirdest twists besides Sleepaway Camp. Orphan. This one was the weirdest movie, but it's so good. Like, it's, I mean, this the storyline. There's something wrong with story heading. There's something wrong with Esther. And just the end of it, the twist. I'm not going to say it, but the twist is just nuts. It's totally bonkers. So next one is Case 39. I don't see anybody talk about this movie. This has Renee Zellweger, Bradley Cooper, and the little girl, what's her name? She's in She's the voice of the witch in Paranorman. What is her name? Jodelle Ferland, yeah. She does great in this movie. As I've mentioned before, it's really hard to find kid actors that do great, and she does amazing in this movie. And this one's a blockbuster movie, so it has a little bit of nostalgia with it. So this is a great movie. Basically what it's about is she's a social worker and she goes to investigate you know, this young girl. I can't remember her name. Oh, Lilith. And the parents try to kill her because she's evil. And Renee Zellweger takes her in because she feels for her, and it's just totally nuts after that. And great movie. Okay, and the last of 2009 is The Last House on the Left, the remake. This movie, it's so good. It's horrible, but it's so good. Once you get past the rape part of it, it's just an amazing movie. She has so much will to survive, and it has an amazing cast in it. I love everything about this movie, except for that part. That's really hard for me to watch, but yeah, Last House on the Left, pretty sure everybody knows about that movie. Alright, now we're getting into 2010. So I'm pretty sure everybody knows Insidious. Insidious totally scared me, especially that red-faced guy in it. And this little guy, even though he's pretty much asleep most of the time, great acting. Also, I really like, what's her name? Rose. Gosh, what is her name? Rose Byrne, sorry. And also, it's directed by James Wan. He's a genius. He's one of my favorite directors right now. So, great movie right there. Okay, and I'm pretty sure everybody's heard about this movie. It came out in 2011 and is The Cabin in the Woods. This movie totally rips apart every horror movie stereotype that there is, and it breaks it down, and it's just a really fun movie. I need to rewatch it again because I haven't watched it for a long time, but I'm excited to watch that one again. Okay, now we have... I'm going to trade these spots here. This is one of my favorite movies, favorite newer movies. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have mixed emotions on this one, and it's It Follows. This one came out in 2014. Basically, it has to do with, it kind of gives you the feel of Halloween, but this guy, he gets like this apparition following him after he has intercourse, and he has to pass it to somebody before it comes after him, and he passes it to this young lady here, and it's got some really scary parts in it, and I hear a lot of people that they don't like it, but I think it's amazing. And I can't remember if I did a review on, excuse me, if I did a review on that one. If I did, it'll be up in the iCard. I did do a review on this one, and this movie surprised me so much. This movie is the best revenge movie I have ever seen in my entire life. And the actress, Matilda Lutz, she is a total badass in this movie. And that's Revenge. This movie is such a good movie, and I will recommend this every day. It does have a little bit of rape in it. It doesn't show it, but you can hear it. It does have nudity and swearing. Most of it is in French, I think, and she really doesn't talk throughout the movie. So, but just by her facial expressions, what she does, it's just an amazing movie. Totally recommend this one. And the next one is, I grabbed the wrong one, but it's, oh, actually, I'm sorry. Better Watch Out is the next one. That one came out in 2016. I just watched this the other day. I don't have it. I just watched it the other day, and I was just thinking about it every minute after it, and I thought it was super fun. I really liked that movie, and the twist was pretty cool as well. So the next one is Halloween 2018. And if you didn't think this was going to be on my list, you're totally wrong, because Halloween is my favorite movie franchise of all time, and this one had to be on my list. I didn't like Dr. I think it was Sartain or something like that. I didn't even care to remember his name because I just thought he was a ridiculous character. But I am super excited for Halloween Kills. I am going to be first in line when that one comes out. And last, this one came out in 2020. This is the ones that I originally put on my list, and it's The Invisible Man. I did a review for this one, I think, as well. Also for Halloween, I did one for that. This one is, I mean, it didn't let me down from the trailer. I was so invested in this movie because she played the victim and the heroine perfectly. So now we're going to go to the ones that I added. I'm just going to go through them real quickly. It's going to be It and It Chapter 2. I love both of them. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about them. This one is very underrated, and I never hear anybody talk about it, and it is The Ruins. Basically, they go on this pyramid. They get stuck up there because there's some evil up there. It has Laura Ramsey in it, Jenna Malone, Jonathan Tucker. I mean, it's just a great movie, and I don't really hear anybody talk about it. So that one. I'm going to leave these two for last. Now, I totally forgot about these, and I can't believe I did it. I just kicked myself. The Conjuring and Annabelle. These two are some of my favorite movies, and I remember watching this with my friends when it came out. Never hear anybody talk about this movie as a werewolf movie. This is my go-to werewolf movie, and it's Cursed. It may seem cheesy, but I love this movie. I love everything about it. I love Christina Ricci. She was my favorite actress when I was younger. I wanted to be her. So that one's my go-to right there.
I'm not getting off.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Favorite book when I was growing up. Love this one. And these last two, a lot of people don't like these. But Haunt, or not Haunt, this one's not Haunt. Haunt and Hellfest. If I had to choose, I'd probably choose Haunt, but Hellfest is just as good. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was super fun. So Haunt and Hellfest. And I never hear anybody talk about this movie. This one came out in 2010. It's My Soul to Take. I just love this movie. I love watching it. I can watch it every day, and I don't get sick of it. It's such a good movie and has a nice twist at the end. And I can't believe I forgot these two. I could just kick myself for them. But this one came out in 2000. It's Cherry Falls. This is one of my favorite movies. And if you haven't seen this, where have you been? Now this one. This is a hidden gem. I watched this one on Netflix, and I had to buy it. I had to own it. Autopsy of Jane Doe. This movie is creepy. It has Emile Hirsch in it. Everything about this movie is just perfection. I don't find anything wrong with it, and it's just a fun time. So, I actually got this idea from Drumdums. My list is probably quite different from him. And if you guys know who he is, or you don't know who he is, I'll link his channel down below. He's super fun. I love all of his videos, and he gave me this idea, so that credit goes to him. Yeah, so that's it from my list for post-millennial horror movies. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a thumbs up. If you have your own list, leave it down below and see if, you know, things are the same. Also subscribe if you have not done so already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!